Republicans say their plan is the largest property tax overhaul in 50 years. A bill was introduced 2 weeks ago, but they haven't yet held any meetings where the public can weigh in yet. Iowa House Speaker Pat Grassley says they're now starting to get feedback on the bill, and they want to take their time with it.
One of the things that I think we need to be looking at is what is the impact. It's a pretty big change from the current system, and so we're not trying to rush anything forward.
The Republican sponsors say taxpayers will save $400 million because the state will assume a greater share of the local taxes you pay towards school districts. Seniors would get a tax credit, and veterans would see their exemption increase. The plan also phases out rollbacks and will give homeowners a $25,000 annual exemption. It also says local governments can't raise your property taxes more than 2% per year. Grassley says it's too early to tell if they'll be able to pass a bill this year.
We would like to make some progress, obviously, but I don't think anyone thinks that a system of this magnitude can just be fixed over the course of a couple weeks. So we're not going to make any commitments as far as what the entirety looks like. If further conversations have to go on into next year, I think we'd be open to that, but we also don't want to just, because something's hard, just throw our hands up either.
Democratic House Minority Leader Jennifer Confer says people are skeptical about the bill.
We've had property tax reform for several years. People's rates are still going up, so they're pretty skeptical about what the actual impact will be and, frankly, what the final legislation will look like, because it does change so much between introduction and passage, especially on a bill this big.
Democratic leaders say that the state isn't providing a large enough increase in state funding for public schools, which they say will force some districts to raise property taxes. At the Iowa State Capitol, I'm Connor Hendricks reporting.